Let's talk some toys in here.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Today, it's man-child. So, I got my hands on the mysterious Motu Origins WUN-DAR figure, or the Savage He-Man. He was supposed to be a Mattel Creations exclusive, and it's supposed to go on sale. I don't know when. He was shown some months back. I think maybe last year early. Was teased. And then there's recently was teased a week or two ago. And usually when you see that, they go up for pre-order on the Mattel Creation site. Now, I've been looking. I haven't seen any new news on their site. And for some reason now, these are floating around on, well, eBay. But I got a deal. Somebody hooked me up on Instagram. And that's originally where this figure, the images were coming from a few different people. But I particularly went back and forth with somebody that had a couple. And, yeah, we kind of worked it out that way. Now, I was asked, first I didn't know if this was just a bootleg thing or somebody was made it up, it was in package, whatnot, but apparently they're getting it from they, meaning the people on Instagram, at least the one person I talked and somebody else too that mentioned it in comments, that they're finding it in California in a indoor, it's like a toy distribution kind of, it's called Frankensons. I never heard of it. I looked it up. It is a legitimate place, and there's no website, like you can't buy stuff on here because I was hoping I can find a WUN-DAR, but I don't know where they're coming from. I guess that's what I'm saying. And somehow people are getting these in hand. It says officials from Mattel. All right, we're bringing in a little bit. We got new for 22. Yeah, the packaging. There's the art. Yeah, repaint He-Man with the Zodiac armor. It comes with weapons. Check it out. Flipping around, check out that art there. That's pretty cool. Seen these skeletons before on I think the Palace Guards 2-pack had them. That'd be cool to get something like that. Check that out. We got another tail, a variant in the background there. Pretty neat. But yeah, that's officially WUN-DAR. So, yeah, a little pricey, and kind of don't want to take him out of package. But for you guys, let's take him out of package and check him out. He also does come with the mailer box, so this is what the mailer box is going to look like. All right, check out that cool art, sketch, pencil art. We got the another image on there as well. All right, Master Universe Mattel. So yeah, it is official. I mean, it's a real deal because you get the mailer, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so we got our WUN-DAR out of package. All right, give him a look around. Yeah, it looks pretty authentic. I mean, again, it's just a He-Man repaint, right? The Zodiac armored, boots are done, loincloth, and the bracers. Now, if you're not familiar with a little bit of the backstory at WUN-DAR, you can go check out Spectre Creative channel. His channel's awesome. I remember watching one of his videos, and I looked up some other resources too on the internet to try to, figure out the backstory of who was WUN-DAR, where he came from. Now, I collected Motu since I was a kid. I mentioned this before. I had most of the line, like I never had a tourney, a Horde Trooper, but I had everything else. I never even heard or seen a WUN-DAR before, and I wasn't even familiar with the figure until the Classics come around. I'll bring that in a little bit. I'll show you because it has a bio that the Classics team made up to introduce WUN-DAR as part of the Master Universe line or the Classics line. But the short version of WUN-DAR was that it was thought that he was a Wonder Bread promotional figure from Wonder Bread, and it seems like he wasn't. Now, Wonder Bread did have trading cards, okay, so they did have a promotional cards for trading, but more or less WUN-DAR was he was a promotion from Mattel that was advertised. It was like around 1983, and he was basically was advertised in papers, magazines, and ads, and it was a buy three and you get one special edition figure for free, and that's basically where WUN-DAR come from. And from images I seen in the research, he was basically a figure like this that just come in a little plastic bag, and he came with like one or two brown weapons. Now here's the weapons too. Okay, we'll take them out in a second. I think he came with the sword and the axe, but he never came with Zodiac's armor. That was something later that people possibly customized and just threw on these mail-away figures, over the course of history. And then, of course, when the internet came around, these figures were showing up, and some of the early ones happened to have the black Zodiac armored. Now, the black Zodiac armor did come in a accessory set in the 80s. I remember seeing it, actually. A kid I played with, I didn't have that pack, but he did have the accessory pack. I remember seeing the black armor. It came with some different weapons and whatnot. But yeah, that's basically the mystery who WUN-DAR was. He was just a mail-away figure, and it was just from Mattel. It wasn't Wonder Bread, but yeah, pretty cool. And real quick, I'll bring in my Classics WUN-DAR figure and card. So this is, again, the only time I ever heard of WUN-DAR when the Classics line come around. You kind of see they gave him, so it's the same colors as the Origins, more pretty much, Zodiac armor, but they give him a sword and he has a black blaster that came with some other figures in the line. And what's funny is they gave this WUN-DAR a piece of Wonder Bread in there. You can see that, because that was sort of the concept where it was thought he came from, but obviously it seems that mystery is solved. This is the bio too, what they created for Classics. You want to pause and read that. So bringing in our WUN-DAR for a closer look, yeah, just a He-Man repaint pretty much. And it's funny how many people chase this figure and what a big deal he was. But yeah, brown hair, you can just kind of see the eyebrows, the articulation with the head, all the same. Up, down, left, right, spin, rotate, okay. Arms, same thing, out, both of them. Go down, back and forth, spin at the bend at the elbow. Okay, he's got black bracers now, and the hands and go in and out, a little joint there, spin left to right, and it comes with 2 closed hands, so there's no open one. Yeah, spin at the waist, okay, and black belt there, and yeah, dark brown loincloth, legs go all the way out, like so, go back, forward, bend at the knee, spin at the boot. Now the boot's all in black, and you know, the foot can go up and down and rock a little bit, and spin left to right. So taking a closer look at the armor, yeah, it's just Zodiac's armored. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring in the Origins Zodiac armored. You know, it came with Zodiac. Yeah, exact. So this is black, and this is red with the white symbol in there. There's the front and the back. And I removed the WUN-DAR's armored, so you can take a closer look. And it pops off, identical to the first release Zodiac armored. And yeah, bucks are all the same, nothing different. So if you want to check that out. So let's check out the comic real quick. Check this. It got a whole new comic. Awesome. I've seen this guy before in some other card art. I don't know who he is. He's like a Cyclops or something. But check that out. We got WUN-DAR here. We got those glowing skeleton guys in the background. That looks like the alternate version of Tila. So I'll open it up and you can kind of pause and check it out. Now, pretty cool. Now, what's interesting is, like, yeah, before he was WUN-DAR, I'd even have him as Savage He-Man, because that's who WUN-DAR basically came from, I think. Got those ghost skeletons again. Pretty cool. Let's check that out. Yep. It's a Savage He-Man. Tila. Pretty cool. We got Moss Man over here. Some skeletons again. Okay, here's that Cyclops guy in a cave. We got Moss Man. Okay, getting WUN-DAR again. It's pretty cool. Or he's not WUN-DAR yet. Alright, so here, it seems like he's giving this cosmic armor, and that's what kind of transforms him into this WUN-DAR, I guess. There's that big figure. We got the goddess. Alright, there he is, his WUN-DAR. Pretty cool. And as far as the accessories or weapons, so he gets a brown-colored Zodiac blaster. He comes with that. He comes with a flat sword done in all brown. Now, again, I think this was reminiscent of similar to what the original WUN-DAR the promotional figure came with. And we also get the repaint, again in brown, of Buzz-Off's axe. Again, I think what the promotional figure came with. Alright, I set WUN-DAR up with a couple with the axe and sword in hand. Check that out. Alright, looks pretty cool. And I just set them up. I'll keep the axe in the hands, put the blaster in the other hand. Check that out. And for a little fun, I took the Cosmic Armored off WUN-DAR, and now we have if you want a He-Man variant with the brown hair, boots, the whole deal, I just puts the Cross Armored on and this sword and axe, so I'm curious what that looks like. And I set up our first release He-Man, took the Armored off, put the Cosmic Armored on, and threw the gun in hand, and stuck the sword in the back. Now, the first release He-Man does have an open hand for the shield, so obviously I can't use any weapons with it, but you could pop off one of WUN-DAR's hands and switch it to the left side. It should work. Now, it's also interesting, I took armors off both He-Man and WUN-DAR. Yeah, the skin tones are a little different. His is more of a flat color, tanner, where his is shinier and a little whiter, it seems to me. In my light anyway, but yeah, it's kind of those what they look like as far as the bucks. And the hand will still work. You can, I already tried it, pop it off. It's a little darker, but it doesn't look bad. And there's already spare He-Man hands out with with different packs we got stuff. But yeah, it's kind of what they look like together. And now that we have a black Cosmic Zodiac armored, let's throw it on Zodiac, because I believe in the 80s accessories pack, that's more or less what the armor was designed for. I mean, you could use it on any figure, and this was before WUN-DAR or the armor to turn Savage He-Man and WUN-DAR was even a thing, as far as I know. But yeah, I'm curious what that looks like. Okay, so that's pretty much my review for the Master Universal Origins WUN-DAR figure. I was able to get one in hand. Pretty cool. It's the mystery all over again. And it makes me think that maybe the reason why this figure in limited quantities is, you know, being found out there a little bit is because maybe Mattel is actually doing it to try to, you know, bring up that whole mystery again. But only now with us adult toy collectors following nostalgia and the chase and stuff, as opposed in the 80s, it was just a figure they were trying to give away to promote, you know, buy 3 figures and here, get this repaint package, throw a couple weapons, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. But he is going to be Mattel Creations, and hopefully the sale will be soon. If you don't have an account, I would definitely sign up and try to watch when the little timer. There'll be a date. You'll get emails, and you know, try to get on with the timers. That's how I always got stuff. When the timer counts down, jump on. You're allowed usually up to 5 of these. Hey, if you get a couple, go for them, because not only is he going to be, I think, a really popular and expensive figure, but yeah, maybe a once in a lifetime thing, as silly as that is with a repaint, armored, and hair. So that's my best advice. Also got a little teaser for you guys too. Yeah, it's another one of my upcoming review teasers. So for you guys that like the new Master Universe Revelations and the new Tyranny, I got the new Beastman. He looks, oh my god, incredible. This is the Beastman. I think people really want it. Look at this guy. But yeah, reviews coming soon on him. Okay, so hopefully it answers all your questions on WUN-DAR. I don't know if is he worth it. Is it worth going on Mattel Creation site and get one, or trying to find a real expensive one online? Does it mean that much to you? But you know, I try to explain it the best of my abilities and everything I know about him and point you guys in the right direction. So I appreciate you watching. Hope everybody's doing great. And until next time, take care.